it's so much fun to watch.
Yes, that offense is
Why
dynamic.
you say that? I want to know why you say that.
Why it's so much fun to because they're good on offense. They're good in all. As you guys talk about as athletes, they're good in all phases
And
of
they're
the
good at
ball.
coaching.
And Sean McVay, I
You go,
interviewed
girl. That's why I
Todd
wanted you to
Gurley
say that.
earlier this year, and he said, "I get so excited to get the playbook because I know that it's going to be something special." He's a guy you want to play for. What did you learn about the Rams today, Shannon?
Well, offensively, they're as talented as anybody in the National Football League. And without their two of their best receivers, Kupp and Brandon Cooks, they still found a way to get the ball down the field and get a game-winning field goal. When you can do that without some of your best players, it gives the other guys confidence around you. Now, what scares me and what concerns me is that defense, that rush defense. With Talib being out, Marcus Peters gave it up today. We're being nice. We're going to be nice to him. But he gave it up today, and they got to do a better job of running. I thought this defense would be better than what it is. You get Sue, you get Aaron Donald, who's unbelievable, but this defense hasn't lived up to what I thought it would be.
Well, the best teams find a way to win games. They find a way to win in different styles, different ways of games. And even though the defense struggled today, they made enough plays back there, to get the job done. But the offense, this team, we know they're going to go as far as this offense can take them. And that's where they are special because they can line up and run it, milk the clock, use time of possession. Or they can just straight out go over the top on you with Brandon Cooks and all these guys. So they got multiple ways of winning. That's what stood out to me when I watched
and evidence by next man up kind of mentality.
They're very well coached in all three phases. Their special teams coach is as good as you get. The defensive coordinator, Wade Phillips, I played for him. And Sean
that's
McVay.
what I was going to say. With that, I'm sorry, Brian, but with Wade Phillips, that's why I'm not too concerned about the defense. They'll get it going. Wade Phillips too good of a coach not to
When you look at their schedule, when's this first loss coming for them?
Denver.
Denver?
Stop, please.
That's the next game.
You want to use you're trying to get me
What I'm saying, it's always trap games. It's always after a high, then you come on, you're not expecting Denver to 2-3, you go in there.
No, you're talking about different kind of trap.
Yeah, but Denver has been known to surprise somebody.
That ain't the trap house.
I know, 49ers, you can forget that. They never go
trap.
in there. 49ers, Green Bay, New Orleans. New Orleans could be that game. I know that's the second half of the season right there. But New Orleans could be the earliest test that they have. But, Shannon, I don't understand how, with the bodies and the money that you afforded the defensive linemen, that you have no pressure. This team should have the most pressure, but you underestimate Aqib Talib and what he's worth.
Oh, yeah.
Because he solidifies that secondary. Marcus Peters did
That's
not
why
have
they went out and got them.
He did not have a good game.
Well, Denver's finding out what Talib meant.
Yes.
Because Bradley Roby is getting toasted.
He is a very, very valuable asset to that defense.
Yes. He got that dog, too.
Yes, he is.
All right.
He will come over with some
The
haircut
style
like
that everyone loves is winning, and the Steelers got that today.
They did.
Deion, are the Steelers back on track?
Yes.
Stop it.
I like them running the football. That's not Le'Veon Bell. Sooner or later, they got to stop looking in the past and wait for Le'Veon to come through that door because he's not coming for the next 3 weeks. Antonio is the ticket to get these guys where they need to go, but they need the productivity that they got today out of the running game. Defensively, it's atrocious, man. It's ridiculous. What I saw today was ridiculous, man. We could go out there and play corner, but we could go lock them down to what I saw out there today. Their defense, they need to come along. They're not going to go far, but they can compete to win this division with what they have right now. They really can. I like where they are.
Oh, I love them offensively. Their defenses are very good.
We've been saying that every single week.
But you know what? If you really look at the top teams, everybody struggles defensively. Look at the Rams. Look at KC. Look at Pittsburgh.
Minnesota.
You look at these teams that have these up and down offenses, and the Saints, they struggle a lot. But you're going to probably have to go to somebody's building. If you want to go to play in the Super Bowl in Atlanta, you're going to have to go on the road, and you're going to have to find a way.
Well, with the amount of offense we've seen this year thus far, an unbelievable, unprecedented amount of, yards and points, the most ever in NFL history. So you're going to see those defensive numbers and the deficiencies there. When you look at another defense that's been decimated by injuries, is this Falcons team, Deion? What are you making of this Atlanta squad?
It's not good. I don't want to ever say it's over in what is it, week 5 or 6 right now? 5. I don't ever want to say it's over that early, but this is not good. Defensively, they can't You can't stop anyone.
You
And then today, offensively, you couldn't move the ball on an erratic Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I don't understand it.
Chris, he using over with R. It's OVA. It's over for the Falcons. You know it.
I couldn't say it. I sure appreciate you. Appreciate you.
It was 30-14 and another. Try to keep it together. You're a fool. Dion, are the Chiefs the team to beat in the AFC?
No. Tom Brady and them is the team to beat in the AFC. And they will continuously be the team to beat in the AFC until someone dethrones them deep in the playoffs, which we know they're going to go to at least the championship game. That's who they are. So I love what's transpiring with the Chiefs, but I don't see a lot of playoff experience there. I see a young quarterback who's lighting the league up. Sooner or later, he's gonna have to jump across one of these hurdles.
I feel like we say that every week, like we're waiting for the other shoe to drop on him. Are you in? You're shaking your head. With
Blake Bortles threw for 400 yards against Kansas City's defense. Blake Bortles. What do you think Tom Brady's going to do? It doesn't matter where you play him. And that's what you have to do. Really, you're talking about, well, it's your offense against the Patriots offense. Because Tom Brady's going to get his. Can you match it? You got to get to 28 points to beat Tom Brady in the playoffs. If you cannot get to 28, and there are not a whole lot of teams when all the money is on the center of the table, there's not a whole lot of people that can go get that money like he can.
They play next Sunday night, so we're going to find out. Go ahead, LT.
The Chiefs are the team to beat. And I'll tell you why. The thing that you have to do against Tom Brady now, right?
What you got to do?
You have to be able to score.
Okay.
Kansas City is the best at doing it in our league.
Okay.
They're going to have home field advantage because they're going to have the best record in the National Football League. So you got to go to Arrowhead. And then the thing that they have most.
What?
Pass rushers.
Man,
Big forward, Justin Houston, those boys can rush Tom Brady. I'm just telling you, watch what I tell you.
I cannot believe you gave Kansas City's defense some accolades because these guys had not been performing well
Against the run.
against anything.
Against the run.
Because everybody's driving Escalades against that defense. You're talking about accolades.
Anything.
LT, stop.
They don't run the ball.
Stop, LT.
Boy, stop.
If New England was a running team,
Did you see
Then I'll
Sony Michelle? Did you see James White?
At the end of the day, what are they going to do?
Okay.
At the end of the day.
They got Tom Brady, and nobody else does.
Okay.
And Coach Belichick.